Hello. Come on, somebody. Oh, these weeds are tall enough to trip me over. I'm back in my jungle, and the last time I chatted with y'all, I was telling y'all I was away from my yard, my garden for a while, and it has overgrown into this mess. This mess. I'm trying not to fall over with my camera as I record this for y'all. Come on, somebody. I see that wasp nest is still back there. I don't see those things. I'm happy I don't see those things that were on my figs upsetting me the other day. I came out here with that diatomaceous earth and I flung it all across my yard, just like I saw those paint colors being flung at the paint festival. Because right now I have grasshoppers, crickets, grasshoppers, wasps, you name it. So today I have a new plan for the yard. I'm all suited up, got my big pants on, got my big boots on, my long sleeve shirt, and I got my gloves. I started the other day trying to clean this up, cut down some sunflowers with my big orange axe. But what I did find out was there are gardening hazards in here. So right now I gotta be worried about the heat. Uh, I gotta be worried about the heat and hydration and the garden hazards. I start cutting down these sunflowers right here. That's what you see right there. And I was gonna get them in my compost that's back there. But as soon as I start knocking those sunflowers down, all those wasps start coming out. In addition to the wasps, there's some black bugs. There's too many black bugs living on these flowers. And okay, I'm a gardener, but I don't like bugs, y'all. We know what comes with the outside. I was telling a guy one time I went to the store, I was like, hey, these wasps are all in my yard. I want to get some pesticide for the wasps. He said, imagine that. The wasps are outside where they're supposed to be, but you're outside. So you got to kill the wasps. I'm like, well, yeah, I get it. I get it. The bugs are supposed to be out here, but I want them all over me, and I don't know what they are. So that stopped me from getting completed with getting to that compost. So today I have a new plan. I did look up what these, let me see if I can find some. I don't see them today. Right here, look. Can y'all see the little black specks on that leaf right there? Some of the leaves, can you see the black specks? Some of the leaves are completely black. And when I was hitting these sunflower trees, I call them trees because the stalks are really large, those bugs were falling off on me. And I started feeling itchy. When I started feeling itchy, I was like, I had enough. Plus, I didn't have the right clothes on. I just come from home, and when my yard is manageable, come out here at anything and I can work. But I had on my comfortable clothes and those bugs was giving me the business. So I quit. So I'm back today. Now, I said that about the sunflowers and not getting to my compost for occupational hazards, but within all my plants, there may be a wasp nest. Something hiding in there, and this grass is so high. Y'all, this grass is so high. Can you see? This grass is high. Now my zinnias are dying out. I'm gonna let them deadhead there. Hopefully they come back in the same year. But I also want to show you what I got to help me do the job that I need to do. I have that big orange axe that really makes me happy. But I went to shopping and I took y'all to Walmart and I showed you the clearance I had. But this is what I bought that's gonna help me do the job. Y'all, I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with the brand Fisker. I like Fisker. This thing right here is a Fisker, what this thing called? Brush axe. So it's an axe, just like the big orange one I got, but it's got a handle. I'm gonna take this to those weeds, and I'm just kidding today. And I got a face mask, so, cause man, messing around in all this grass has got me congested and sick. So I don't want to aggravate anything more than I already got. So I'm gonna cover my face and I'm gonna get busy on that. And all these weeds that I pull up, they're going straight into my compost. So the work and the work that I'm doing is gonna work for me. What else I can tell you? Oh, so the other day when I was at the car at the mechanic, cause y'all know life is giving me the business, trying to me who boss. I'm still standing up. Whoop, whoop. Your girl hadn't laid down yet. Tan and great is still great. I wanted to tell y'all how, I was telling y'all how you can start gardening then on a budget. You don't have to buy everything regular, and you can find stuff anywhere. That Fisker bush axe, I think I paid $16 for it. Regular price was like $20 or $30. I got it on clearance at Walmart. It's that time. Go check your garden center for clearance. Now, this piece right here, it costs a little bit of money. Not much, but I got it for $1 at an estate sale. This hose, this sprayer extends. It's got multiple functions. If you look at the head, it goes from rain, shower, sprinkle, full, flat, some stuff like that. I love it. And it's got the fireman hose thing on it. Clips up and down. I can increase the water pressure or not. The hose extends. That's awesome. Now, this hose right here, I bought one like this before, and it was more nylon, I think. It wasn't this hose material, but this one, it was regular price $68. This is what it is, y'all. It was $68, and I got it for, I believe I got it for $30. $30 on clearance at the Walmart. And I bought it because I looked at the reviews, and a lot of people said it was worth it. And it was worth it for me because it was on clearance. It was worth it for me because I need a new hose, and it has a lifetime warranty. I've laminated my receipt, and I put it in a junk drawer. So if ever I need to replace this thing, I have that receipt. Now, I'm showing you the hose, and I'm showing you this thing because in order to be able to get to those sunflowers and cut them down the way that I need to, I'm gonna have to spray down those black bugs that are on there. I did a little bit of research about what are the black bugs that are on my sunflowers, and it came back. I can't tell you what it is. I can't remember what it is right now. But the best suggestion that I saw on there, instead of using a pesticide in my garden with all the stuff, like, because it's close to my food. See, all of them, they're growing in my food, so I don't want to put any spray in there and contaminate my food source. So I'm gonna spray them down with water first and knock those things down some. And then I'm gonna get busy cutting down the rest of those sunflowers. Now this is something that you guys are probably not gonna be able to see all of because between hydration, refrigeration breaks, and just plain on want to give up, I don't want y'all to see I don't want y'all to see me like that. I will let y'all see the progress at the end of the day because I can't stay out long if my headlights were working and they're not. And I don't want any, you know, unnecessary contact with the popos. So I'm gonna get back in before it gets dark. So that means I'm not gonna complete this today. But by the end of the day, my goal is to have been able to get back there to my hot compost bin. Get back there to my hot compost bin. Hello. Thanks for joining my live. I'm talking about cleaning up my garden. I've been away from the yard for a while and everything has gotten completely overgrown. I lost a lot of stuff, but I'm thankful for the stuff that managed to hold on for me till I got back. Um, I think I lost my persimmon tree. I bought this one for the rootstock. It's a purple plum. I'm hoping it survives. My peach tree, it stayed alive for me. I have peach trees, I have pear trees, and I have plums that managed to survive while I was gone for over a month. Now, let's see what's back here. I came back and I had yellow cucumbers on the vine. A lot of my vines died out, so I mean, it's okay. I'm juggling priorities. You know, my garden is important to me, but what I was doing was a lot more important. I don't see any more grapes on my vine, but I don't know. I mentioned to y'all the other day when I was live, look how far my grapevine has come out. Yeah, my grapevine is thriving. I have a blackberry bush back here too. What you doing, blackberry? Where's my glove? Let's see what my blackberry is doing back here. I rehomed that blackberry from the center of my yard. Let me get my glove on, y'all. Get my glove on. I rehomed that blackberry from the center of my yard. Let's see what it's doing. It's still holding on. That's a thornless blackberry. I don't have any berries on it right now, but come on, phone. I don't have any berries on it right now, but it's still going. So for what I lost, I'm still excited. And this tomato bush, this is a purple. Let's see if I can find a thing. It's a purple thing. I have a video coming out, probably called YouTube Made Me Do It. Homestead Heart loves these purple tomatoes. And when I saw the starts, I went and bought one. I said, I'm gonna try it and see what she talking about. Let's see what her Mr. Homestead Heart talking about with these purple tomatoes. Now I had one on the vine when I got it, but I was out here fighting with the hornworm and I knocked it off. So I haven't had a chance to try that purple tomato. I ate it green though. I wasn't gonna waste it. I ate a green purple tomato. Now, I just got a bunch. Something's growing right here. We have some butternut squash here, trying to survive. Let's see. My zinnias are doing it. I'm so happy for the zinnia. I'm just happy that my garden didn't die on me. And expensive stuff like the fruit trees, I'm happy they're still here. Now, Oh man, I didn't know these trees would get that big. This is Roselle. Roselle, y'all. I'm gonna make me some jam. I'm gonna make me some tea with that. My peppermint zinnia, candy cane zinnia, that's what they are. And I'm being real careful as I'm moving through here because, like I said, there are gardening hazards in here. Really bad gardening hazards. Um, let's see. Hey, Kirk. Thanks for joining my live. Uh, you're in the jungle. This is Kirk. This is my jungle. Welcome to my jungle. I got weeds and things. I got all the weeds you want. Jungle. Welcome to my jungle. It's gonna bring me to my knees. Kirk, since you're here, look at my figs. I have figs. Last year I only grew one fig, and that made me happy to no end. But this year I have figs, figs I do adore. They are growing all over, and I never knew figs grew straight up like that. Last year when I found that one fig, it had already started tilting down. So this is a fascinating thing for me. Now, the other day when I was out here, there was some red things on my little figs right here. So I took, if you can see, I took that diatomaceous earth. That was a wasp nest on there. I took that diatomaceous earth and I threw it like I was at a paint festival. Just whoosh, whoosh. I was throwing it. I was horrified. There would be no fig left behind in my yard. No fig. So, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start, be careful not to pull out the stuff that I want, but I'm gonna, I'm gonna get to these weeds. I really am. I just want to be able to save most of the stuff that I planted here because some of it might need to come out, but I don't want to remove the stuff that needs to stay. My ombre sunflower bush died while I was gone, and that's okay because I got plenty of sunflowers that are holding on, and got those black bugs on that I'm about to have to fight with. I'm getting to the back because I want to show y'all. See what's going on back here. Look, my strawberries are still alive in the basket. I had to put my mask on it. Diatomaceous earth is floating around. But my pomegranate tree is still getting blossoms. Now, I think my pomegranate tree is doing so well because I wasn't here to overwater it. I tend to do that. I just feel like I don't see it growing the way I think it should. So maybe it needs some more water. Well, if it don't need a little bit more water, I think it needs more fertilizer. So I'm always doing a little bit too much in the garden. Now, I started pulling up these weeds right here. I mentioned before, all the weeds that I pull up, they're going in my compost. So, I mean, it's a bad thing for me that my garden has gotten so overgrown like this. But, you know, I'm not having to search for the green, and I don't have a golden ratio for composting. I really don't. But I get stuff in my compost bin that breaks down. Getting all this dust off my phone so I can see your comments. I get stuff in my bin that breaks down and makes me really beautiful, fertile, growing stuff. Now, where's that spot at? I can't find. I was going to show you what I started doing the other day before I got discouraged. I had a whole pack, a whole stack of weeds. Like I said, I was ready to get to it. But between the wasp, between the wasp that that were in that corner where my compost is, and those bugs that are on the sunflowers were, I gave up. So now that I got me a little bit of weeds done, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my hose on. I put some tomatoes over here too. That's another thing I was saying, Kurt. I don't know if you were here when I mentioned it earlier, but you see the bugs on the sunflower? You see the bugs on the sunflower? Kurt, what I was mentioning earlier that you don't have to buy everything regular price. I bought uh, I bought this hose right here. I bought this at an estate sale. I bought it at an estate sale for $1. Uh, and I'm happy about that because when I save money, I can spend money elsewhere. That's what my parents taught me. You know, they taught me how to manage my money well. And I'm thankful for that today. I don't I like the new, but I can also find stuff on the budget. On the budget. And that's what I want y'all to do. If you want to garden, start gardening. You know, but you don't have to go spend a whole lot of money. Full changing the head. This is what I want. I want that one right there so I can hit them leaves. I'm gonna spray all these down. I'm gonna find out where the wasps are too, because I might have to get some more diatomaceous earth. Now, I told you about the limitations that I have today between the heat. Yeah, between the heat, uh, the hazards in my garden, and also the battery, my phone. Y'all, I have an old phone because, like I said, I save money. I spend money on other stuff. I'm not buying the latest and greatest. As long as this phone works, uh, I'm gonna make it turn on, and I'm gonna use it. So I'm spraying down these sunflowers in this area. You see my pear tree at the back? I have a pear tree at the back. Let's see. I'm taking down all these sunflowers. All these today. Well, most of them on this side. And then I'm gonna start on the other side too because I need to get over there and see my blueberries. I need to get over there and see all my stuff that's being blocked by the jungle that I created. I told you I want a privacy screen. I got it. I got complete privacy. Now I want to get in here too. Now, I mentioned before that everything I got has a hazard in it. I don't know what's hiding in these bushes. I feel like I'm going to get in here and thin this out some too. So I'm going to go ahead and agitate it. See what's hiding in there that want to get me too. I had a lot of food left over from a ceremony, and I thought I was gonna come on out here and get it in my compost bin. You know, that didn't happen. did not happen at all. Hey, James Airy. Yes, I got a hose. I bought a brand new hose and I'm so excited about it. I was mentioning earlier that everything that you buy, you don't have to pay regular price for it. This hose, I'll put this down because my yard is dry, but I want to show you. Thanks for joining my live, by the way. This fit hose, I bought it from the Walmart on clearance, and that's what I was saying earlier. This hose was regular price $68, maybe $80. I got this 100-foot hose for like $36. I should have bought two because I need two hoses, but I was saying why. I only need the one because I'm going to take the old broke one back here and put it on the other side. And it's got a lifetime warranty. I read the reviews, I'm excited about this hose. So with a lifetime warranty, and I got it on clearance for a fraction of the cost, that makes me happy. I was also talking about this Fisker. This Fisker, let me style again. Small branch brush. This is an axe, it's a hand axe. But anyway, I love Fisker. I use those loppers when I was at home to cut down the trees for my parents. I saved my parents money back yard with that loper. Fisker is my brand now. This is not sponsored, by the way, but I'm gonna use this hand axe. I'm pulling up the weeds by my hand, but I'm gonna take this hand axe and I'm gonna get them weeds just like that. Like the Vikings. I'm cleaning up my yard. That's what I'm doing right now, James. I'm cleaning up my yard, and I'm addressing some garden hazards that are back here. But yeah, and oh y'all, Dollar Tree has seeds on sale now for 16 cents. If you want to stock up on your seeds, now's the time. Last year I caught those seeds for 1 cent. And you know your girl stocked up. My toolbox is full. I just want to get some stuff that I don't have. Like, I got everything that I like. Like I got carrots, I got flowers. What else? Cucumbers, squash. I have all that, but I want to come across some stuff that I don't have. And if you look, my sweet potatoes are doing. I think I may have lost my avocado tree that was planted in the sweet potato pot, but it's okay. All, all this stuff has to come down. My sunflower trees have to come down. It's just that time of the year. It's that time. I'm getting ready for my fall garden, and the stores are too. I just left the Home Depot, and there are remnants of summer still there. I saw a couple strawberry plants trying to hang on, but everything else has been moved out. I see they got collard greens. Look like the plant companies are about to start sending their fall stuff. But like I said, y'all, I won't be able to stay with me the whole time while I do this. Y'all won't be able to stay with me the whole time while I do this because my battery might run out. I probably take a refrigeration break. But I'm just saying, this is what my garden looks like after handling and juggling my additional duties, priorities. But I'm gonna get to it. Like I said, I want to put y'all on a tripod and let y'all see me use my axe. I'm not Paul Bunyan or nothing, but look, I swing that axe good enough to knock those sunflower trees down. Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna do today. Clean up my yard. Maybe I'll do a follow-up. I'll do a short. I'll do a clip of this and say the before, and then I'll put a clip of the after. Today, this corner right here is what I'm focusing on. And If my mind stays in a hellacious mood, I might finish the whole yard. I never can tell. Never can tell what my mind gonna let me do. But this is where it is today, y'all. I'm spraying down the sunflowers because the other day when I started to try to get the compost going, y'all, there were a lot of little black bugs on it. And those black bugs, I started feeling like they were getting on me. And so I had to stop. But today, if you look, I'm booted up. I got my big pants on. I couldn't find my coveralls, but I got on my long sleeve and I got my gloves. And these sunflowers and the bugs about to get the business. They about to get the business that they was giving me the other day. They ran me out of my yard. They ran me out of here. See what's going on. I see a wasp. I see some bugs moving in that corner. All right. All right, y'all. I'll shoot y'all before and after. I really got to get busy. I appreciate y'all joining me on this live. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see all the things I'm getting up to. Yep. And I'm going to go and mask up. I'm going to go mask up. And I'm going to end this live. Actually, the day is still getting started, James. So I had looked at the weather. I'm not sure what it's going to be like. I don't plan on being out all day, so I did check to see what the hot going to be. But I have my water in the freezer. I have my air conditioner cranking. And I'm ready for a refrigeration break and a hydration break whenever I need it so I can stay safe in my garden. Yep. Gotta get it done. Ain't nobody else gonna do it for me, you know? I could pay somebody, but yeah, pay somebody to come out here and kill all my plants, destroy my sprinklers. So the work is okay. And I already had all these weeds that I'm pulling up, all these weeds are going straight into the compost. So beneficial for me. I'm gonna show you one last thing. I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all, I am so proud of this. I bought these pomegranate trees from Walmart. These pomegranates are as big as what they sell in the store. This is my tree. This is my tree, y'all. This is me growing pomegranates. And last year I had a huge harvest of pomegranates. And I put a video up. I was showing you the price of the pomegranates in the store. And I have mine. I'm getting close to the bugs again. I have mine, not for free, but for the work I put in my yard. I get delicious pomegranates, a bountiful harvest. Y'all, my tree is loaded. My tree is loaded, and they're so beautiful. These almost look like the small pomegranates in the precious work pictures. If you go to the museum, you see those pomegranates by the Rubinets ladies. They eat more than pomegranates. But that's what that's what the Rubinets ladies be sitting by, pomegranates. All over my tree. And I have fresh blossoms going. But, y'all, I do thank y'all for joining me on this live. And I'm gonna end this live. Thanks for watching. Come back and see the update. Y'all saw it before. It ain't all today. But I'm gonna get these weeds knocked down. Y'all know it took me a minute to get my Louisiana garden on right. So it's gonna take me a lot longer to get this one on right because it's much bigger. But y'all for watching once again. Bye, y'all.